This is a Big Facts Network exclusive.
A 96.1 The Beat is the DJ Scream Show, iHeartRadio. Special guest in the building. Family just pulled up in the building. Now, you see me with the apparel on all the time. It's like a uniform. Big shouts out to the Multiple Hustles crew. Just pulled up on me. What's up?
Yes, sir. How we doing, big brother?
What's the word?
Chilling.
So y'all do, I call y'all Multiple Hustles, but everybody has obviously their individual names. So properly introduce yourselves so people won't just be running up, Multiple Hustles, what's up, bro?
Well, I'm William Park. I'm the CEO, the owner of Multiple Hustles.
Okay.
You know, I'm an artist, designer, go by, play Kalor, if you know me.
Okay. All right, there it is. Now, so I got to start from the beginning. Like, there's a lot of people that make a lot of different clothing brands, you know what I'm saying? And then there's also a statistic I think I saw somewhere where, like, people don't make it very long when they start clothing brands, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I guess I want to know what planted the seed to start this movement in this clothing company, and how have you been able to sustain and last?
Well, first of all, nothing is done without God. It's all praises to the man upstairs.
Sure.
But I always been into fashion. Ever since I was a little youngin', I always been into fashion.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been my thing. Always been my calling, and that's well. Let me. I have to take you way back. I'm gonna sum it up real quick. But as a little youngin', I started when I was 11 years old. I used to sell movies. So I started from VHS to DVDs. And then as I got, older.
Hold on, as you say, you used to sell movies.
Yes, sir.
We're clear from this now. I want to get you in no trouble. You was a bootlegger.
I was a bootlegger.
Okay, all right, cool. You try to make it sound real fancy. You was a bootlegger.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though.
Yeah, facts. Well, I'm a little kid, and they're looking at it like this little young dude. He could be out here doing this and that or whatever, but he trying to make a way.
Yeah, for sure.
So Multiple Hustles, like, always been my life. And how I came up with the name, I was doing a brand with one of my homeboys, and I was putting my all into the brand. And every time he called me about the brand, I'm the one putting all the money. He's complaining to me, he ain't got this, he ain't got that. And I would always tell him, bro, if you think this brand gonna click just off your 9 to 5, it ain't gonna work. You gotta have Multiple Hustles.
There you go.
So not even knowing that I'm speaking the brand into existence, so the moment I started praying to God about that situation, he gave me the signs. I removed myself, and I was like, you know what, Multiple Hustles. That's going to be it. So here we are 10 years later, Multiple Hustles. And it hasn't been an easy journey. You're going to have your ups and your downs, but God give you that vision, and you just got to keep on pushing no matter how hard it get. You get discouraged, you lose people. You just got to keep on pushing because God gave you that vision at the end of the day. So, that's how I came about with Multiple Hustles. But like I say, Multiple Hustles is my life because it's working out how I always envisioned it. Like how Jay had with Rock Nation. You got all these other umbrellas under Rock Nation. Like, got Multiple Hustles, but under Multiple Hustles, we got MH Prints, which full-fledged print shop. Anything y'all need in this industry, we could do it with no problem. Been doing that for 15 years. Then we got our other babies, which is called Retro, which is dedicated to all our old school classics. So I'm still in the movie game while I just transition it to the fashion.
There you go.
And then we got our other baby, which is called You Suck, which the way we building that is going to be like the next Supreme situation. And with my brother Play right here, God spoke to me. He was like, holla at Play about being the creative director for You Suck. And the moment God said that to me, why this man sent me a text, hey, bro, I'm just checking up on you. Like, literally right when God spoke to me.
That's how it go.
You feel me? So and how everything is going with that within these 3 months is just amazing. Like, we've been blessed. We finna do the Atlanta Streetwear next weekend. So things is going real good for us. I have no complaints, my brother.
So as the creative director, right? As the creative director for the team and the crew, what's some of the things that you see in the game that aren't so creative that kind of get on your nerves? Like, man, y'all got to do better than that.
Out the gate. So honestly, it's just like a lot of monkey see, monkey do, which is cool. Everyone, like Nip said.
Cool.
It's not cool.
It's not
Honestly,
cool.
it's not cool.
It's not cool.
So it's just like, they looking at it kind of how, like, I feel like certain artists were looking at the rap game. I could just hop in and get a hit, and now I'm booming. I got a platform, so forth and so on. But I feel like, it's certain trends that should stay a little phase or a TikTok trend, and then it's just like, it's a difference. Trend is here and there. It might come back 10 years from now, but style is forever. I think what we are coming together with, like Multiple Hustles and You Suck, it was kind of like I'll let him say how he came up with the concept, because we honestly, I don't like the fast fashion brands.
Yeah,
the culture vultures. It's like it get oversaturated. You know what I mean? I want to see something original. I want to see something like,
one on one.
Yeah.
And I would say I would, like, going back to what you had asked, I would say like that's what's made me being blessed to be where we're at with Multiple Hustles. Because we do this for real. Like, this is not just something that we're just creating to try to get money off of it. Like, we take pride and passion into this and creating one garment. Like, when you get I still have clients to this day that say, "Bro, I just bought this shirt from you 10 years ago." And it's like, I just bought it. Like, I'm big on that quality.
Gotta have that.
You're going to get your labels inside. That garment is going to be right. Like, and I would say that's what's made me been blessed to be in the game as long as I've been, because I pay attention to the littlest details. Like, I always been that way when it comes to fashion. So I just put that over into our babies.
Now I got some bad news. Now I don't know if this has happened already, but I try to I won't say bad news, but some real news, right?
Okay.
So that the reality is, anytime you create something, I remember as a mixtape DJ when my mixtape started to be bootlegged.
Okay.
And at first I'm like flaming hot, like, we're gonna kick over the table.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you want that promo, like,
yeah, that's a good
free
look.
promo, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that the reality, if it hasn't happened already, that there will be an imitator or a duplicator
facts.
of Multiple Hustles, and how are we gonna handle this?
Which is crazy, because this was, I want to say, like 5 years ago, because I had this box logo tee, and I ran across a person on Instagram, and they was actually bootlegging my shirt. But because of the fan base that we've been blessed to have, so many, I hit her up and was like, this brand is legit. Like, we have trademarks and all this already done. I said, before I send you a cease and cease letter, just go ahead and take that down, so we ain't got to go that route. Yeah. But before I knew it, so many people was tagging her on IG.
Wow.
Oh, this is bull. You need to take this
All
down.
the people
This is
shut
a
it down.
real brand.
Yeah.
Next thing she took her whole Instagram down after that. So, but it just let me know right there, like, yeah, you really got something special, because, like they say, you ain't really made it until you've been bootlegged. So, I'm not hating off of that.
Okay.
Because that just let me know that we onto something, and we basically getting there. We getting there.
What's the brand, or maybe the person that was an inspiration to you or y'all on the come up?
My auntie, my baby, my Aunt Donna. Don't get me wrong, my mama too, but my aunt, she was the one who just, you could do anything you put your mind to. Ever since I was little, ever since I was a little one coming up, she used to call me Trump. And it's not because of who we know him as now. It's always because everybody knew back in the day Trump was getting money and stuff like that. So she always instilled that in me as a little one. Like, you could do anything you put your mind to. You can have anything in this world. So that's why, like, a person can't tell me I can't do this, I can't do that, because everything that I put my mind to, thank you, Lord, again for the blessings, because everything come from God. But I have accomplished, and I'm not, even where I'm at right now, which is a blessing. Don't get me wrong, I'm not done. Like, it's more that we got on that vision board, more that we're finna accomplish. But my Aunt Donna, God bless her dead, she is the one who made me the man I am today.
Salute that. Gotta respect that. What about
I
you?
definitely say my aunts and uncles.
Okay.
My
That's
uncle,
dope.
he had a store back when I was like in 5th and 6th grade with a Black Label and Schmack and Starco and all that stuff was all. They had to collab with True Religion. So he had me working in that store in the early age. We was riding around listening to G, listening to Wayne, So I definitely say my aunts and uncles, they were always, helping me get into the fashion. And when I was selling candy in elementary school and making sure I stayed fresh for sure. So it's definitely very much so family oriented and inspired. That hustle and drive.
That's dope.
My uncles was always putting it on.
I love to hear that, man. We got another homie from the crew in the building that we're gonna get to in a second. So I'm gonna let you shout till you get your seat. But if y'all trapping it out from top to bottom, and I've been to the trap be clear, I've been to the trap, like got mine freshly pressed up. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you for that.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
What's the
you.
soundtrack during the day for that trap?
Man.
Give us some of the tunes you gonna hear in the multiple.
Hey, DJ Will Hustle, man.
Because that's very important.
Yeah.
Because I know how it is to be in the trap cooking up, and
see,
it's
look,
like you need that music to motivate you.
I got an old soul, so I'm in there with the R&B jams all day from
Okay.
the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. But when I'm getting in my mode, and I know, like, just the other day, because I have a pastor in New York that these past 4 years, he hits me every year for the gospel convention to do his shirts and stuff like that. So it's like 700 shirts. And then I get in that mode, so I throw on that Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt.
There you go.
And from Reasonable Doubt to the Black Album, I just be on go mode.
Okay.
just getting it in. And like I say, it's amazing how God works, because I can remember last year, I'm just at the crib with it, doing this, and here it is a whole year later. Now we got our own warehouse, and we doing this. So I say, you put God first and put that grind, and it's gonna come. It's gonna come for real.
Now, I like Jay, but I ain't gonna lie. If I feel uninspired and I get up and I'm like, I don't feel like doing nothing, I gotta hear some Jeezy.
Oh yeah, all
I ain't
day
gonna lie,
long,
that's that
all
cook-up
day long.
music.
All
I
day
gotta
long. And
play
I was about to
that
say we
Jeezy.
had that on the other day too.
Yeah.
But
The Thug Motivation Jeezy.
That Thug Motivation Jeezy, for sure.
But my albums that, especially like when I used to do the movies and I used to grind to, it would be Reasonable Doubt.
For
it
sure.
would be Thug Motivation 101.
For sure.
It'll be Port of Miami.
There you go. Yeah.
Those are the albums
You
that.
had some of the Carter One playing the other day.
Oh yeah, y'all about to say that Carter one too. I
Wayne will
remember
get
when I
you
had a
right.
Crown Vic back in the days, and I'm grinding my movies in that with the Carter one. So like those were my albums that when it go off, I'm playing it right back over. Like I was really on that Jeezy Run the Streets all day. I could sleep when I die with the movie situation. For real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Multiple Hustles family is in the building with DJ Scream. It's 96.1, the DJ Scream Show. Don't change that. More is on the way.